You can't sit down and say, "Motabarnak, I can't believe it. Oh shit, oh this, oh that," and there's somebody else in the room. And all of a sudden they're saying, "Maka, this, mood, zit." Well, that's a French term for saying I don't give a fuck, shit, fuck, shit, stuff like that. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't be uploading this video. So my son told me that this morning, and I thought about it, and I said, well, I'm talking to myself. But he mentioned it to me as, he didn't start it off that way. He says, "You're talking to yourself." Of course I'm talking to myself. But he didn't express that I was swearing out loud. That I understand. But when I said, yes, I have to talk to myself because that's the way I do my things, I can't stop talking to myself, right? But when it came to the swearing, I completely understand, but I'm still going to talk to myself. Okay, put this here, put that there. What do I do about this, right? And it does get a little on nerves to other people, but I'm here doing my work. When I do my work, if I don't talk to myself, then I'll have to go, okay, do this, and I'll mumble it real low. Anyways, that was a little confrontation this morning, but he walked out, and I didn't get to have my lift to where I needed to go today. So I guess I'm on the bus. Which brings me back to ask no one for anything, because you don't want to get deceived from when you get nothing, or if somebody is impatient with you. So that's okay, because when you're 50, when you're 40, when you're 30, when you're 20, and when you're 10 and 5 years old, we change on different levels, and all has to be understood. So let's get on to the primary of this video. In this area of the video here, I started with 7, 10, and 13. Instead of going 7, 10, 13, 16 all the way down in our number system, 1, 4, 7, I started 10, 7, 13 this way. 7, 16, 26, because if 9 was the base number, I'm just going to start at a higher level, and the highest level at the minimum is 7. The highest level at the minimum is 10, and the highest level at the minimum is 13. 7, 10 equals 1, 13 equals 4. On this level over here, okay, 7, 16, 25, 34, 43. This is where it starts to reverse. 52 comes out of the center row. 63 comes out of the third row. 72, okay, is now a mixture. 63, 3 and 6 comes out of here. 54 comes out of these two. 45, well, no, sorry, I'm sorry, 7, 16, 25. We got 25, 2, and 5 in the center. 34 is a connection from this side to this side. Okay, and when you get 34, it becomes this number over here, 3 and 4. This is what the clock looks like over here. When you get to 43, you get to 43. When you get to 52, okay, 52 is not here. It's this one and this one. Okay, when you get to 52, when you get to 61, okay, 61 is this one here. From 34 to 43. They reverse on each other. They reverse on each other. The hockey sticks, the Montreal form, how the hockey sticks come together, right? Well, the hockey stick is down to here and over this way, the angle. Anyways, let's not get into that. This one is 19, 28, 37, 46. Everything will add up to 10 in this row. And this one is 13. This one is 22. 2 and 2 is 4. 22, 31, 40. When we reach 43 over here, we get 46 over here, we get 49 over here. This is where it all begins, DC. See the way the DNA track comes in? And if you look at this angle, it's actually more as this angle. I'm not looking for you to completely understand the totality of what I'm doing, but I am trying to help you understand the difference. If I turn it this way, it's all the two world pyramids from the top to the bottom. Now, these numbers here, when I go to 16, that is red. When I go to 19, that is red. When I go to 22, that is black. When I go to 31, this whole row will end up being black. The row for that owns number 1, 10 is black, 19 is red, 28 is black, 37 is red, 46 is black, 55 is red, 64 is black, 73 is red. How do I know? The roulette board has showed me this. The roulette board has showed me the position of these numbers. And then magic square and low shoe and numbers have showed me the rest. This is our number scale. This is our number scale on the roulette board in order 1 through 9. This is what magic square does to the numbers, reverting all these numbers. 62 and 74 is 136, the bringer of the light, touchdown. 74, and 86 is 160. 160 becomes 616, and this is the movement of the light. It's the spirit of 76. These two, when you add the three together, 6 and 7 is 13 and 8, that is 210. 2, 4, 6, 12, that is 3. 210, 21. 6, 4, 12. 6, 4, 10, and 2 is 12. This becomes 33. This is your 33-year Christ, or the connecting of the two spheres, if you want to look. Every time we seem to put stands out, this stand will also actually count for the angle number counted over here. So once we put the number up here and the number down here, and it will create your stop sign. See the four corners cut off? It's because we have totals that are added up. This is why I can't put it straight out, because these lines are added straight out. So the reality of the function, okay, is to understand the difference. And then you see the way this is, the pipeline or the heart line that goes through. The vein comes in, it has a meeting or juncture. That's where the numbers meet. So this is the formation of what has to happen in geometrics in order for these numbers to count for their own relative value and combinations. This is like the exhaust of all the gas and everything, and the water that I could heat in the gas, everything combusts in here and it goes out the muffler system. The stop signs that are in between. This is the passage between these two, and these are the added numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4 quadrants, okay? 4, 74, 74 is in the center. 9, 99, 2, 64, 1, 59, 2 and 62. These added numbers together, why? Because this one over here is the first row. 1, 10, 19, 28 in roulette go together. Total of 58. It's in box number 1, create 59. The reality is the first number in all of these are already in it. Take away position number 1, this becomes 57. Take away position number 2, this becomes 60. Take away position 3, this becomes 36, and the third position is creation. This is the basic box. At the same time, it's 0, 1, add 60, makes it 118. Add 60 to all of these, because they're all 0, 1, first denomination. When I move it to the second level, where 1 becomes 10, okay, it's no longer only add 6, this becomes 64. Do you follow what I'm saying? So when we come down to this area over here, the center, it becomes 79. 7 by 9, 7 plus 9, 7 and 9, the gateway of the birth creation inside of Jupiter. Running out of Pluto, 78, the gateway, which is Saturn, and through the female, 66 the female, plus 3 minus 3, 63, 69, which is through Earth and Mars, 3 and 4. 3 and 4 only creates 5. Separation of 1, separation of plus 3. Actually, separation is 2, separation is a half. Separation is 3, of 3 and 2, separation of 4 and 3. Why? Because the distance between the two and the number that brings them together. The distance, all these are 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Here it's 1, here it's 5, here it's 4, here it's 4, here it's 5, here it's 1. All they did in Magic Square, okay, was shift these numbers over. Right? 4 and 6 are still opposites. 1 and 9 are still opposites. This one is now on the cross over here. This one was on the angle of the cross. The greatest diameter is 1 and 9. The greatest diameter is not 1 and 9 in this position over here. What is the next thing I wanted to talk about? 3, 5, and 7, that's your movement. 3, 5, and 7, G, 7, U, 3, and 5. 7 by 5 is 35 by 3, 105, the hand of God. Here, it's east-west, the hand of God. The control is in the Federation. Here, the hand of God is not inside the Federation. U is in this position. Now U is being run over as the world turns, running on the equator. There was one other thing I wanted to mention in this. Good God, what was it? 9 and 5 is 14. It was, oh yes. What happens is the distance between here and here is 4, and here is 4, and then 4 gets put over here. The distance between here and here is 2, and here is 2, and they put 2 over here. So now you have 404, and here you have 202. 4 and 2 are the runners. That's how they switched them. The distances, you see the way they switched the distances? The distance here is 8, the distance here was 8. So Magic Squared, the way it got switched around is by 2 and 4. And that's the 9 lives of the cat. 9 lives of the cat, which is a value of 42, and the number 5 is a value of 42. So that's how we did this one over here. There was something inside of this. I want to back it up a couple of pages. The word BER, I'm not going to look at that, but the word BER equals to 25, which is 1/4, September, October, November, December, September, October, November, December, 100, and it is Earth and communication. These are the angles of the DNA we must run. Why do we run this way? Because we get a piece of the top right to the piece of the bottom left when you flip them upside down. I don't remember how that works, but I still mentioned it. There's a few more signals in here. I'm looking to see where they are. Oh, there's so many things in here. Let me back this up. Give me a second. I'll see if I can get anything that I can explain. Oh my God, 432. 432. I must look for that information on 432 because there's a calculation, right? Where you can calculate three numbers, three sequence numbers, and come up with 432, and I do not know what they are. 9 times 8 is 72. No, that's not it. Where did I do this yesterday? We did get what number 2 does. 2 over 2, 2 over 2 making 4 and 7, 2 over 2, and 2 over 2 creates all these designs. Now, where is that 432? Sorry to keep you waiting. I will let you know at the end of this video. We did Heinz, 57. Heinz, H-I-N equals 57, 75, 132. Heinz equals to Queen, 62, 26, reverse, 88. Hoover Dam. End zone is inside the high dam. Okay, New Zealand, block them out because New Zealand seems to have some control. That's why they brought up the zebra. Black and white stripes. I don't want to say what it is because I don't remember what it is. I went through all the football teams. I don't remember where I had 432, and it's going to really, really bug me a lot. I'm still looking for it. I'm going to tell you at the end of this video. Excuse me, cat. Meanwhile, cat in French equals, in the French terminology, cat is number 4. Now, what is it? 9 times 8. There's 3 numbers when multiplied by each other equal to 432. 9 times 8 is 72. Times 6, no. 120, no. Something times something equals to 432. And I don't, you see, if I had the splitter to cut this video up, I wouldn't have to drag you through this path. Swallow and raven, dragon and raven. No, I don't seem to have it here. Wow, it's not going to make me very happy. 432. I do have this number here. 2160 times 12 is 25,920. 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4 equals 14. 3 times 4, 3 times 4 is 12 times 12, 144, 216. Times 12, 25,920. So everything is absolutely perfect. Anyways, I don't remember what 432 is, where it comes from in my calculation, but it comes out perfect. And if you want to know that 432, right, times 6 equals to 25,920. 324 times 8 equals 25,920. 288 times 9 equals 25,920, in which 288 is 2 parts of 144, which is 1.25 times 288 for the 360 degrees, which 360 degrees divided by this will give you one of the other figures, the seconds in a day. I don't know where it is, and I will tell you at the end of that. And I just had a little visitor come here to go to sleep right next to me. Say hello, Abe. That's Abe. I'll call my other cat George and tell you we're beginning all over again. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for this medium.